that I'm creating.
You are. Content is being created, then consumed.
Yep.
The definition of content is very wide.
Although rather than the effort being editing and
I hate that word content though, because it's just so fucking like
it's vague,
it's just so
means
generic.
nothing. Yep, means nothing. And I'm live on Twitch. You can see the link on the Motash chat.
Mm-hmm. Do I get a nice little?
Yeah, the game's already feeling like smoother.
Nice.
Maybe I do have to restart the game between runs or something. To be honest, the main reason I reset the last run was just because I was 8 seconds behind after mission 1, and I felt like that was from the game being slow.
Yeah.
And not from my mistakes. Kind of don't want to have let's pause the actual stream preview on the Twitch chat on my right hand side.
Oh, I see. You're clever. You don't stream on Blinx. You stream on Retro. 200 IQ move.
Oh, what?
That's genius.
What the fucking...
The game category like this. You don't stream on Blinx because nobody. Who the fuck goes to Blinx, right? But Retro, that's got plenty of people watching.
Yeah, well, I get viewers now and again.
Yeah, no, but like that's the thing. That's good because.
Yep.
Blinx is people who would go to Blinx. Twitch
I think
is all of us, and that's it.
Yeah, like the whole 100 people in the Blinx Discord.
Right, and that's it.
Yep, not a lot of people. Although I will say, the majority of my viewers are probably from this Discord. Like, my friends would never watch my streams. I lost like 6 seconds there, by the way. Like, just from fumbling over... I missed the 2-frame.
RIP.
I don't know why. I think as I play more in a day, I get worse at the 2 frames. I get worse at the tutorials. But the gameplay like doesn't get any worse or better. Maybe like slightly better for a bit. And then it kind of like stagnates. Until I get tired. And then it gets worse. I'm really annoyed that I have to do work. I'm like working this week.
I feel that now.
Basically, I'm supposed to be on my summer holidays. My mum's office is like... Basically, someone's off sick. So my mum's like, can you come in and cover for them?
Oh, so you work at like the same place as your mom?
No, but I don't actually work there. I'm not an official employee. It's just my mum wants me to cover for them.
Fair enough. Well, money.
Yeah... Maybe. I don't even know if I'm getting paid. I might not be getting paid.
Damn. That's rough.
But my mum does provide a lot of support to me. Like, right now, I normally live by myself, but like, during the summer holidays, I spend time at my parents' house.
Right. You've been provided
I'm provided, like,
a
food,
room,
home,
right,
shelter,
food,
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm only 4 seconds behind, and that was way worse than last time.
That's the thing with speedrunning though too, like, because I feel like it requires such dedication. I just don't feel like I have the time, you know, to like sink into it.
I do think that speedrunning Motas is a more chill game to speedrun. Like,
that is true.
Like,
that's fair.
If you look at the optimization in the lower end, or like the bottom half of people running this game, it's all, you know, they're probably a good like 13 minutes or slower over a run than I am.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a long time in speedrunning terms. And I think just like executing all of the strats in one go is quite fun. That should still work. Yeah, that worked. This is the perfect RNG, by the way.
Nice.
It's only a 1 in 10 chance, and if it happens, you can see how fast that is.
Yeah.
And because I got the perfect RNG, that means I'm probably going to mess up, goddammit.
That's how it goes, yeah. I feel like if I was to ever speedrun, it would be like, if I screw something up, like, in the first half of the run, my second half would be much better, because otherwise I'd be, like, thinking in my head constantly, like, oh, this is good pace, this is good pace. I better not fuck this up.
Yeah, I saved, like, 11 seconds on my PvE.
You even got rainbow color on that split.
Yeah, I don't do gold, I do rainbow.
That's better, I like that.
I think it's cooler, yeah. Also, my chair is really creaky. You can probably hear it creak sometimes.
Nah, not really.
You can hear it through the stream. Probably not on Discord, but... That was solid. That was bad.
And as a kid, I was always like, I really liked this stage, like the visual, like kind of, you know,
Yeah, the
day and
visual
night at the
appeal
same
is
time.
cool,
It was,
yeah.
you know, pretty cool concept.
I think it's cool as well. To be honest, I really like bright areas in games.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I prefer bright areas to dark areas. That's why like my favorite area in all of Souls is like. I really like Anolondo.
What is
That's
the
a
bright? Yeah,
area.
and Orlando is very bright. That's true.
I really
Yeah,
like
Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 though has like a surprising amount of like contrast like that. You know, there's a lot of dark, gloomy areas, but there's also a lot of light, kind of colorful stuff too. And I love that contrast.
5
Unlike,
minutes.
to say, like unlike Dark Souls 3, which is just all gray.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's my problem with Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 has like amazing bosses, but the world design is so boring. In my opinion.
In world design, it's a straight line
It's a
and
straight
it's all
line.
gray.
Yep. And the areas themselves are not outstanding, in my opinion.
No, like I stopped. Like I remember I pre-ordered the game on like Penguin or whatever, and I played through it until the I forget what it's called, the Poison Swamp area.
Farron Keep.
Farron Keep, that's it. And I just stopped, and then I didn't play it for 5 years until now.
Yep.
Like until a few months ago.
I still think it's better than Elden Ring, though.
Hey, I do too. Yeah, no, 100%. I played it after Elden Ring, and I was like, yeah, this is better. And Sekiro. This has been a Souls year for me, where I like completed it.
I haven't.
All the games I haven't played.
I haven't
Because I played Dark
Sekiro.
Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 back in like 2013, 14.
I haven't played Sekiro.
It's awesome. It's a really great game.
I've heard really good things about it. Yeah.
It's for sure a fantastic game. I think sort of similar to 3, the actual progression, like moving around the world, the pacing there isn't spot on, but the actual combat and all the bosses is amazing. It's a rhythm game for sure, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah, I was always told that it's a rhythm game. I'm like really good at rhythm games.
Yeah, man, I got that Guitar Hero expert down like a motherfucker.
I'm like, I played a lot of rhythm games over my lifetime.
It's like one of my best flexes is I can do Through the Fire and the Flames one-handed.
Oh shit, this is bad.
Oh.
I basically what should happen here is after I get detected, I get 2 to 3 flashes of the yellow stuff.
So that they actually see you, right?
And then another 2 to 3 flashes here.
To get them right in the position, yeah. Oh, perfect. Just about.
Wasn't first try though.
No, but
I'm gonna miss the health.
you got it still.
No, I'm not gonna miss the health. I need it. I realized that it might be a bit tight, basically.
So with that skip, they have to shoot you like basically underneath your collider, I guess, so that they actually boost you upwards.
They have to hit you at a certain point in your animation.
Okay.
Grabbing that key is kind of smooth.
Do you always know which one of the 2 guys has the key?
Yeah, it's always the second guy.
Okay.
I'd hate if it was random, you know.
That would be it.
That would just so annoy me.
That would be such a troll.
I mean, it's not as bad as like the Kerafish. Opposite of like
fair.
Sweepers 2, where the Kerafish are in fixed spots. It's just there's no reason to use the Kerafish when the highest point is just easy to get to.
If you don't trigger that cutscene there, the volume, the trigger volume is still present, so you can trigger it later, I guess, accidentally.
You mean the door cutscene?
Yeah.
Basically, normally that cutscene would like basically trigger if you get near the door. The reason why I get shot across that gap is because if you jump across that gap, that cutscene will play, and then that will cause you to run off the map, and then you'll lose all your progress.
But when you trigger it, with intention, is that because you'll accidentally trigger it later on otherwise?
Yeah, well, you have to trigger it at some point.
Oh, the mission won't complete otherwise. Like,
Well, you know, if you want to get if you want to walk, if you want to go through that hole, you have to go trigger it
oh, okay,
because the trigger zone is exactly where the hole is.
I see. If you trigger it while you're going through the hole, it messes up.
Yeah. Well, no, because if you try and go through the hole, it will just automatically trigger the cutscene before you can even get through the hole.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the wall where the hole is, all that area. Basically, if you draw a straight line, like
It's a massive fucking volume, yeah.
I kind of understand. It's kind of hard to explain. It's quite a big trigger. Oh, perfect.
Love to see it.
And this game is very non-child friendly. Look, it's got guns.
Blowing up cats. Manslaughter. Peggy.
The reason why I use first person there is because he won't attempt to dodge if you do that.
Right.
Also, that was a really good split. That was a gold split on that best.
Very nice.
Like I ended up probably more time than I'd often be ahead than if I got the first try. God damn it. Meanwhile, that means I need to get ready to hold right, like I am doing so now. It's cool that you can see like my controller inputs.
Yeah, that's nice. What software is that?
It's a website on the internet.
I see.
You just add a website source onto LiveSplit. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. But I think there's just a website that reads your controller inputs. And Stemage basically just told me, here's a link, add this as a browser in.
Do it. Okay, cool.
I might have asked him actually. I probably did ask him how do you do it. I remember like setting up my LiveSplit. Shady, there's a guy called Shady who like he was kind of the person who inspired me to play this game because it was his video that I watched. He's like the world record holder for Persona 5.
Oh really?
He got into Persona speedrunning and he got really popular on Twitch. And then he was like making like a living out of it, I think, or quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
And therefore speedrunning Blinx was not like financially.
It's not really gonna be. Yeah.
Because people probably wouldn't be as interested of him speedrunning Blinx compared to speedrunning.
No, if you get big on Persona, I don't think Blinx is really gonna hit your target audience.
I messed up that shot.
Though I guess they're both kind of weird Japanese games, but that's about it.
Too much left. Got it though.
How do you know you got it?
There's a sound
You
effect.
see the models? Oh, okay.
You can hear the sound of the statues blowing up. I got to pause though, so all the time I lost from the bomb shot messing that up. I can now pause now, and I basically, normally you'd have to go into that room, wait for the Octobloon to spawn in, shoot him, go through a text box, because the game tells you to kill, like, about, hey, there's a big Zuby thing here, what are you going to do about him? Whereas if you get a pause earlier on in the level, then you can skip that text box.
Right.
And you can spend less time waiting around with the pause. Probably should have swept those up instead. Because I lost a little bit of time here. Still a pretty good split though. It's honestly fine. Wasn't perfect, but because I messed up the bomb shot. Just try to do it a little bit quicker. Oh.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I'm so glad I got it. I didn't think I got it, to be honest.
That was pretty clutch.
I was slightly worried I didn't get it. I did get it. Everything is fine. I lost 2 seconds there. If I got the bomb shot first try, that would have been a gold split. The emulator does run a bit quicker than the actual console. To be honest, I wouldn't be that against if emulator moved to a separate category.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
But
The,
I don't think there's a need for it right now. And like
I just think it's like that would.
I want
since
to.
there's not many players,
It would,
segmenting it.
I think it would be a big. The game being available on emulator is an incentive for people, especially like you could speedrun the official category on emulator.
Yeah.
Is a big incentive for people to actually speedrun the game.
No, 100%. Like, yeah, I even have an original Xbox, but I don't really want to.
The problem is you need
deal with setting it up.
You need to set up your Xbox, which needs its own
You gotta
screen.
capture card. You gotta,
you need your own screen for it.
Yeah.
You need a capture card, which to be fair, I spent £8 on mine, which is about $10.
But still, it's like it's extra hassle to, you know.
You need splitters. You need splitters and adapters. Probably cost me £20, about like $30 or something.
In comparison, then to just getting an ISO, downloading Zemu, and being done with it.
Yep. Nah.
Yeah, I think yeah. When it's like it's not that many players.
To be honest, actually, I've said.
Anyways, it's better to keep it on.
I've said this before, but I don't actually think there's anything wrong with morally with pirating Blinx, just because Artoon is dead. Yeah, nobody like. The copyright owners are long gone now, so the only person you're going to be paying money for a legitimate copy of this game is some guy on eBay.
Yeah, and Blinx 2 you can't even like purchase officially in any like Microsoft. You know, like you can't purchase it. Blinx 1 you
have to buy a used copy or pirate it. I actually do I do actually have my own copy of this game. That's how I got into it originally, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I have my old copies from my childhood. Still, you know.
But like, not a lot of people will do. Probably shouldn't be saying this on Twitch. Oh shit. That's never happened to me before. Well, I took damage there. Which basically means I can't go for a risky strat on the boss, because there's a chance I can get hit during it. You know,
you want to keep that retry around, I guess?
The retry, you lose it when you get a new sweeper.
Oh.
Unfortunately. It might save me in this boss fight, but after this it's irrelevant. I'm just going to be on this health probably. Hopefully, if I get a lot of money. Which, I collect like, you know that monster for example, just after the first arrow trap in that mission 1? I killed that monster purely for the sake of, it drops 2 time controls, which is like money, 200 gold worth of money.
Right.
Which is one of the reasons why we can afford the sweeper pack in the first place. Which then saves us quite a bit of time on the final... Well, it makes the final boss easier. That's not good. I got two. You ideally need to get two rewinds in one go there. It means you can just skip a certain attack of his, which then allows the rewind to take effect a little bit quicker. You see the onions are just running away from me here. I think I hit the damage threshold. I think. I've never had them be that bad in phase 1, to be honest. That's the worst phase 1 I've ever had. I can't get hit by
because ideally it's 3 phases, right? That's the best possible.
Yeah, ideal boss fight would be 3 phases.
You hit that one fast, Jesus.
I got a... Of all the time controls I got a retry. You want time controls. I got it. I got it.
Thank God.
Decent.
Nice.
I got a 3 cycle, which is what you want. My fight earlier was 18 seconds faster than that. That's how good it was. It was insanely quick. You need to get lucky though, really, with rewind crystal drops.
And that entire boss is a lot of RNG.
Yeah.
I imagine.
It is a lot of RNG. Sometimes you just like... To be honest, I very rarely get a 4 cycle, but when I first started running this game, getting a 3 cycle was like poggers.
Right.
Good amount ahead though, 38 seconds.
Yeah.
Tells you a little bit about how bad my old run was. It's just I've got a lot of time save in the early game and not a lot in the late game. Well, after Sweepers 4, there's like no time save.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think I just snapped on. And the issue is, like, from Sweepers 4, you got Bonkless in Sweepers 4, which is kind of hard. I'll probably only get that half the time, maybe. There's the Castle Skip, which probably has a 50% chance of... The first part only works half the time. The second part works... There's no RNG to it, but it's not the easiest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can get screwed by the cogwheel like I did. Not very often, but it can happen. Then there's Crane Skip, which is a new strat, which you haven't seen yet, but it saves about 45 seconds, and it's very hard. Yeah. In my opinion, it's very hard, and I'm probably only 50% consistent at it, again. I'd say. I've got all of them first try in my last few runs, so maybe I'm more consistent than that, and I'm just lucky. Again, like, Crane Skip is not... there's no RNG to it. It's just hard. And then after Crane Skip, there's Pipe Skip in Tom Tom 5, which you need a lot of health for because it's kind of hard. Oh, yeah, there used to be the Out of Bounds as well, which used to be a hard trick for me. But I found out just making shoulder width 1, and it's easy. Saying that, I think I could probably get by not updating my shoulder width in this. Oh, I lost time there. To doing that cliffhanger. Not a lot of time. Lost a bit of momentum, basically. This mission is just block pushing. It's like one of the few missions that we basically do almost fully as intended.
Right.
With the exception of bag skip. Actually, to be fair, we don't do bag skip, and we also don't do the gold stuff. But still, we still walk on most of the intended path, which feels like a lot of walking to me. Also, this puzzle here, you get the text box that tells you the solution if you're struggling.
Yeah, but it comes up like
it comes up so
like,
fast, even when you're speedrunning.
It's physically impossible to like, what the fuck, man?
You can. It's possible that if you approach the puzzle from the other side, you can avoid that cutscene. You can avoid the text box, but otherwise you can't. And you want
ridiculous, yeah.
You won't approach it from the other side unless you're doing a New Game Plus speedrun, which there isn't actually a New Game Plus, but you know we made one up.
Right.
And alternatively, doing a co-op speedrun, you can approach from the other side as well.
The text box is really like the game would be unironically twice as good if it didn't have the text boxes.
Yeah, a lot of them especially.
Like I remember as a kid, man, like you know I didn't know English when I was a kid.
Well, just reading is a lot of effort, isn't it?
Just reading, but like you know, I'm Swedish, right?
All right. I didn't even know you were Swedish. I thought you were American.
And yeah, no, I was like, I remember as a kid, you know, I had to call my dad over every other second, be like, hey, so what are they saying here? And he's like, move the statue.
That's why I was giving the price of everything in pounds and dollars because I thought you were American, by the way.
Oh right.
Well, it tells
you gotta hit them crowns.
Tells you something about how good your English is.
Thank you. Everybody thinks I'm American, especially because my name, Will Smith, right?
Oh yeah, 50 bucks. Oh, and also your actual
also,
thing.
50
yeah,
the whole package.
Yeah, it's like
it's a lot of layers of American here.
I don't think you can blame me really too much.
No, I don't. Definitely.
I'll always gain time on mission 1 and then lose it back on mission 2. And 3.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a really good mission 2 and 3 on my PV, and I think at least some time to lag or something. Yeah. I'm kind of debating actually switching to... Actually I can't, it's too late now. I was going to say using different splits for emulator. So that when the speedruns eventually get like if the speedruns eventually get like categorized into emulator and non-emulator, I can then start comparing my console times to console times. Saying that, like, I talk about this game having, like, you know, emulators a bit faster. Blinx 1 is terrible. Like,
oh yeah, Blinx 1 is still
like
in a really rough state.
Like, you need a Series X if you want to play Blinx 1.
For sure, yeah.
Like,
which is quite the that's a tough.
Like, I think like in Blinx 1 now, like the speedrun's at the point now, it's so optimized that I think it's like basically impossible for Lotus to get until he buys a Series X for him to get record.
Yeah, there's a lot of barriers of entry there.
Although saying that there is now on the website, there is a time without loads on the leaderboards that you can read
still,
off.
the frame rate is still pretty shit on original and 360.
Yeah, it's bad. Honestly, it's bad at times on Xbox One as well, but it's the loads. It's the loads that makes a big difference.
Okay.
The loads are a much bigger thing in Blinx 1, Blinx 2, because there's just a lot more of them. There's a lot more levels. This game only has, you know, 10 levels. And then there's 2 bonus levels, I suppose.
No.
And the final boss. So 13. So there's not that many loading screens. Because between missions, I don't think there's any loading screens. It's only the cutscenes, like, between round 1, round 2. You know, Sweepers 1, Tom 1. Those kind of stuff. There's a bit of time saved through loads there. I definitely could have made that, I think. No, maybe not, actually. I might have been able to make that. I think I made that on my PB, like that cycle. Actually, it's possible those spikes just operate on a global timer, and I'm just...
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
And I'm probably just, like... Sometimes I can do that no-stop, though. You can save a bit of time when you do no-stop. This is one of those levels where, like... It's very easy to get within, like, a couple second or two of the optimum.
Yeah, it is pretty straightforward. Right?
Like, you're not going to lose a lot of time on mission 1, 2, 3. And then the versus mode you can lose a lot of time on. Especially if you don't get a bazooka. It's...
That's what it is. It's the bazooka, man.
You need a bazooka. It's like... Has to be a bazooka as well. Like... No. Yes.
Fucking crossbow. Okay, that's pretty...
I got a bazooka. If you jump and, like, aim...
Mm-hmm.
It makes them less likely to dodge. What the...
What the fuck?
How did that go like that?
What happened, dude? Oh, that's gonna cause some serious trust issues, isn't it?
Yep.
For the bazooka permanently.
I'm sorry, like... Could you clip that on Twitch?
It's just no.
Could you clip? Could you clip that on Twitch?
Clip.
It was like, no, I'm not going where you're aiming. I still got a bazooka though, so I basically saved a lot of time. And then I got more time to save over here. I've got more time to save in Sweepers 4. Just so much to time save in the early game. And then so little time save in the late game. But this run is like absolutely poggers. I mean, technically I'm on sub 110 pace if I got everything as good as my gold. Which, to be fair, I don't think there's a bit of RNG in Sweepers 3 versus mode, but after that there's like no major RNG segments. Although we did used to think that crane skip was RNG. I got like no money. I can't even afford that. This is the worst case scenario when it comes to food. Like, just 2 extra healths.
Yeah. That's rough.
It basically just means I've got to keep it topped up, like, throughout the run.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like my character's height is pretty good for He might be a little bit short. Yeah, he might have been a bit short, really, but honestly not too far off. Probably still would have worked with those stats, in all honesty. Like I could have probably skipped doing my character customization, but honestly, it's just, you need to get it really quick if you want to make the time taken to. And if you can't get it in the first 4 tries, then you have to go re-tightrope across to get to where the warp tunnels are. And that's scary. I actually failed it. I haven't failed that strat for ages. I did say in the last one, you know, I haven't failed it for ages.
That's true.
And now I failed it twice. That's my time save there, by the way. That's not gonna work. I'm just restarting so I can keep my health.
See, I'm telling you, man, if you're on good pace, something has to go wrong. That's just how it is.
Yep. This is a strat I don't even like consider though for difficult strats anymore. Used to be a... That's fine. Climbing that rope is the fucking worst, by the way.
Yeah.
And now I need to like eat. And now I need to do the out of bounds, which...
You're gonna line it up?
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, I got it second.
Beautiful.
Try. Well, that's a lot of time gone. That's probably... I'm probably losing 15 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm probably 20 seconds ahead now, I reckon.
But see, now that since that's screwed up, you'll be so casual about the rest of the run. Everything will fly by, no problem.
Yeah, except that wasn't that bad, really, so... The other strats are hard.
Right.
Like, crane skip, hard. Bonkless is medium. Pipe skip is medium.
Mm-hmm.
What else is there? Tom Castle skip is RNG, which in a way makes it the hardest strat in the run. I'm pretty sure I'm only losing 20 seconds though, honestly. This is a cool... You saw me do this earlier, actually.
Yeah. That one's satisfying.
Yeah, I got it.
Breaking the game in any way, man.
I've already... See, in a previous run, I've already beaten the level at this point. I forgot that I was already next to the bag. I might be losing more time than I thought, actually. Oh, for some reason, activating levers disables your D-pad. I don't know why, it just does. I think I'm losing more than 20 seconds, like, on my old run.
Yeah, I mean, the firework...
Oh, yeah, the hitbox of that thing
right.
is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my time! Probably 10 seconds ahead now, honestly. $17.7. I lost a minute there.
Damn.
Like,
rough, but
on my PB, I think I messed up fireworks skip or something like that.
but see now the rest of the run will be perfect. I'm telling you.
Okay, I really
Flawless.
hope so too. I think I figured out like the optimum spot to park my tank for this mission.
Uh-huh.
I think I've always been a little bit too far or a little bit too close. Yeah, look at that. Come on, I broke an ice pillar. I don't want the other ammo. The green ammo is worse because it gives you a text box. Look at that. Might be a tad close. I'm fine. Oh god, it messes up your aim. Still pretty good, honestly.
That was solid, yeah.
It was still pretty good. I don't think I'm losing time on my PB. Yep. I'm honestly really sad though that I lost, like, because this was, you know, this one was 111 potential, which is like, if I can get a 111, that's like, I get $100 for that. Well, to be fair, I might get $100 for that. It just likes his money, one, and two, he did say it would for, he did say a while back that it would be for console runs only.
Oh.
But that was when emulator was like just a thing that I was playing, but we weren't sure whether it would be allowed or not. And then what we agreed to was emulator would be allowed when the runs got, when emulation was, when an emulation could run an unmodified version of the game without any issues. Obviously there's some small differences, like the water is black in this, in Sweepers 1, and sometimes there's some visual bugs, but honestly it's pretty similar. That was an okay tutorial. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with myself because I've been messing those up so far. I can't believe all of my runs today have just got really far. Also, I'm really low on money, so I can't even afford a sweeper pack. So milk it is.
When in doubt. Let's see, Miku got a time today, a world record.
You got it the other day actually, but yesterday.
Yeah.
Unless you got another one, like just now. I don't think you did though. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't get a sweeper pack, in all honesty. Now that means I need to plan around it a little bit. I need to remember that I can only hold 5 trash. Probably means I'm probably going to lose about 15 seconds on the final boss. So you can take away 15 seconds of my time save.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. It's not actually guaranteed though. Yep, I got the strat.
Very nice.
I found the secret passageway. Me standing on top of the secret passageway. Also, that fast forward skip skips the entire level. And then bridge skip also skips the entire level for mission 2. That's why I like Sweepers 3, because it's just a mission that we skip the whole thing.
Right.
But the skips are fun and they're not too hard. Apart from the lids, which are kind of intended, doing those with the fast forward is a bitch.
Because of just how sort of.
I don't know. I just always fall in the water trying to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of a tight squeeze when you're fast.
I think it's more the fact the camera can't rotate fast enough. Like when I run around in a circle, I rotate the camera alongside me running around.
Mm.
But you have to kind of not move the camera around. That skip saves so much time. Like compared to the old route.
It's just satisfying to see a game break apart like that. It's just a good time.
To be fair, we also discovered an easier skip as well for beginner players who wanted to start running the game. Because we used to make like, well, we discover a new strat. We find out it's slower, but it's easy. So we're like, hey, this is the beginner strat now.
Right.
Need ammo. Come on, teammates. You can get him. Pretty good split, actually.
And here it is.
Yep.
Nice.
Like, honestly, you can save... like, people say not having a super pack makes a big difference in this mission, but...
What's the needle planning to do with the big crystal?
I split really early. But still, I saved like a second on my PvE, like without a sweeper pack. Yeah, I did have to sweep up trash to kill the last guy, but I just let my teammates do it. And they did an alright job of it. The only time where you can't rely on your teammates is in Sweepers 4. Sorry, TomTom 4.
How come?
They always just walk off the edge.
Okay.
Like, they always just kill themselves. Then there's Sweepers 4 here. I've got potential, could be 2 minutes ahead at the end of this. Which is what I want. I want to be 2 minutes ahead. That's kind of my goal. But, well, who knows. I think if I beat Miku's record just about, I'm probably just gonna, like, leave it as a Twitch VOD and not even upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't have a sweeper pack though, that's one thing I need to be aware of for the final boss. Maybe Silver Claw as well. Can make a difference there.
So I checked the clip again. I can see like when you shot that time sweeper. Cat, you know, his ragdoll like landed right on you as you shot it. And that actually, I guess, influenced where the rocket shot out.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. It's kind of hilarious, though, isn't it?
It's really wacky.
Post it on the Motash chat. If you can. This is a strat where we use pause record to do something that the game, a time control combo that the game never actually wants you to use. I think I have a pause. I'm pretty sure I have a pause fast forward. Pretty good split actually. Like I got first try bonkless and I didn't really mess up at all. But this is probably pretty fast. Rare moment where you just use fast forward and not fast forward. Slow or fast forward pause. I died. For some reason, I don't know what it is, but the collision to that cliffhanger is really bad. I saved time on my PvE, but you know, that would have probably been a gold split if it wasn't. If I didn't die there. Because I got the cliffhanger, but it just I don't know. I think it's because the spot you're cliffhanging onto is going to be dangerous in a few seconds' time, so the game tries to chuck you off it.
Right.
Which then you can get a double jump in, but I don't know. I suppose it just didn't react to that fact fast enough. Hey, good job. What's the point of that text box?
Good job.
To be honest, what's the point of the whole like
They
quick time
have a
events?
few of those, man. It's really weird, and it's so. I don't know. I guess they were like, fuck it, we gotta have some Matrix shit in here. Why not?
That's risky, by the way. I went for the fastest cycle there. I think I was about halfway between the two, though, so I think I should be able to make the fastest here. Yeah. I was actually closer to it on the left-hand side, so... Hopefully this guy gives me a pause. I really hope I got it there again. Yeah, I got everything there. You can see some of his crystals fell off the edge.
Right.
I really like the design of this area, actually. Like as a platformer level, the Sky World is the best level in the game.
Yeah, no, it's a great time. And again, that music is fucking good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
I remember.
I'm still gonna say I think I prefer the OST of TTS to this game.
Oh no, TTS is the best soundtrack easily. I mean, that's like to me like the best part, probably. Period of like Blinx is TTS music is amazing.
This game has the Sky World theme, but other than
This game
that,
still has some good tracks. Like I think a lot of like the more menu kind of chill tracks like that are nice, and it's got those going for it.
but it doesn't have the bangers that
It doesn't
TTS
have the
has.
absolute bangers.
This thing is pretty good, like Sky World.
But like nothing can compete with like, come on, Deja Vu Canals, come on. Man.
Yeah, I like to be honest most stuff. Times Square, I really like Forge of Hours.
Hourglass Caves.
I like what they did with the boss themes and the Chronahorn theme. Like that's cool. The boss themes are so simple. Just
It's really simple.
and then you kind of remix
with
it.
the tempo increasing, and then you got, and even just like that piece will kind of like once you're post the boss. It's really nice, yeah.
Record. I gotta record. It's okay.
Nice.
I need a bomb, so I just chucked those out.
Fair enough.
I think you're also invincible when recording in Blinx 1 as Blinx 2 as well. Although it's a much bigger thing in Blinx 1. In Blinx 1 you can actually get killed by the... You can get killed by the dudes. You can get killed by your recording in Blinx 1.
I didn't even know that. That's kind of whack. That's pretty cool though. I like that.
Well, I'm 2 minutes ahead, like I said I wanted to be, so
See? Right back at it.
I'm always gonna... I made a major mistake in my last run on Super Sport. So I'm always gonna be ahead after here, but then from here on out, the time save gets hard, apart from crane skip. If I get crane skip in the first like 3 tries, if I get it in the first 2 tries, I'm saving time. Get it third try, you lose like a couple seconds. After that, you're losing a lot of time. But it's a scary skip, just because, I don't know. It's just so far into the run. It's a hard trick. So much can go wrong. Well, I've sort of added a new visual cue into my setup for doing it. Just to use my eyes. Didn't do that before. Use my eyes to time my double jump as opposed to using feel. Like I used to do the double jump at the time that felt the best to me. But now I look at the animation of my character. Absolutely nothing I could have done there. That's just bad luck. Get good. The game said you lost the 50-50 roll-off. I won it then. The bin is fine. And the cogwheel is also fine. The other two are not. Sometimes you can save it, but...
That one looks really slick to me. Just timing the jump just right and all that, getting that right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, I lost some time because I got a bit unlucky. I like the second part of Crane Skip.
Okay, let's see this one. This time. Yes, very nice.
You know, we waited an hour to see that.
Worth it.
Totally. I lost 13 seconds there. Just really out of no fault on my own. And this mission too, I haven't managed to get the fast. I tried to look away from that spiker so he doesn't attack me and make me lose health.
So does every enemy have that kind of mechanic in this one?
Yeah,
Or is it just-
a lot of them do. It's also a mechanic in Blinx 1 as well.
Yeah, but only with certain time monsters, I think.
Yep.
Right.
I think in this game it's a thing with spikers and not to balloons.
Right.
Actually, it's with most things, to be honest. There's a text box I jump over the trigger for there, by the way, and like I have to do that jump very specifically. Miku tries to bite off a little bit more than I do, but sometimes he bites off more than he can chew. And gets the text box. But it's fair enough, it's risk reward, isn't it?
Alright, I'm back.
Hello. Well, we got Crane Skip coming up soon. I golded that as well.
One.
I golded that and I had meat. I don't understand how that works. Fair, I usually probably get meat there, but still. It's kind of imperative that I keep my health topped up as much as possible. I love the strat here, by the way, now. You just go jump down over here. Ah, shit, I just realised that's not going to work. Okay, so the dog saw me when I was at the top.
Right.
What?
That is rude.
Please work. Decoy.
Whoa.
So, basically the dog saw me. And because the dog saw me somehow... Like, the dog saw me around now.
Right.
He managed to chomp on me before I could do my strat. Which is just to fire a bunch of fireworks.
Which is just fucking, yeah, clean the house.
Now I'm losing a lot of time here. Like, my minute, basically. I can still be close to 2 minutes ahead. I can probably still get the 112, but it's going to be very fucking hard now. Run's not dead, though. Very much not so. I'm kind of, in a way, I'm kind of glad I died there. Because I now have full health.
That's true.
Whereas I would have been in a situation where I might have had one try for pipe skip. Which then, you know, it's not the easiest thing ever. I've always felt that these guys have got really good AI. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe they do skill it.
Where is he?
The hell?
He's down here. Oh, that's bad. I'm also low on health now, again. I was hoping that I wouldn't get hit here. I ended up getting hit like at least twice. And those guys do slightly more damage than the normal enemies in this game.
Yeah.
I really don't know why the dog saw me, like, so early. That's never happened to me before. Also, for some reason, you have to fire a lot of fireworks for it to work. Sometimes it just... Like, there was like one guard there who saw me, who like didn't get scared from the first one. And I had to keep firing fireworks until he saw me.
Yeah. What's with the what's it called? With the pause space control?
What about it?
Like throw them twice.
So you have to throw them once to get rid of the shield on the enemies, and then once to pause time.
I see.
This is my super safe route, super no risk. I still lost some time to the very first guy. But I didn't get detected at all, other than by the first guy. I saved 1.5 seconds, and then here's the moment of truth. Crane skip. It's this really scary strat.
Here we go.
Basically, when I go into this split, like, I get really nervous.
I can get that, yeah.
Because it's like a really big... It's a big strat, saves a decent amount of time. But it's not easy. First try.
Oof.
I've only got 2 tries for pipe skip though. Really kind of the worst case scenario for pipe skip. Like, it's possible I might actually lose a lot of time to pipe skip. Normally a strat that I don't have any problem with. But if I can't get it in 2 tries, I'm dead. And then I have to go back to the entire start of Tom Tom 5.
No.
That crane skip is really scary, by the way. Because often he misses you. Basically, he misses you a lot. that's the main thing.
Yeah, I can imagine that one is,
Sometimes he hits you at the wrong time and you double jump.
yeah.
I'm hoping that I can get one shot here. Like, only get shot once.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So I should get 2 tries at pipe skip. Death on the 3rd. I saved the 2nd compared to my gold. But I'm only 137 ahead because, unfortunately, I wasn't coming back from that Tom Tom 4 deathfully. I mean, it's still possible I can get a 112. It's just not easy. The safe thing to do would be to buy more health and make sure that I don't lose loads of time to pipe skip. Problem is, the process of buying more health would probably cost me the same amount of time as dying to pipe skip once. I don't know if you've seen pipe skip before, but It's one of the few. It's a really, really old strat in this run.
Right.
It's called pipe skip because it like you skip blowing up all the pipes in mission 1. First try.
Oh shit.
You can get that boulder to push you down the hill a little bit. And then now I get a little bit of a break, kind of. Bit of chill time. I get pretty nervous though normally at this part of the run because now this is basically means that all of the hard stuff is done.
Yeah, so now you just...
All I need to do, all I need to do now is just play the game.
Right.
And also, I would say not crash, but apparently
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
we figured out the solution to not crashing. You pick up a coin. Also, not going through the first fast forward ring helps. I'm gonna skip.
Up a coin yet?
No, you don't. You have to pick up a coin in 3+5 mission 2.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that was yeah.
Yeah, you pick up loads of coins in the run by accident most of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, also money's pretty useful, like to have health.
Yeah.
Like this amount of health was not ideal.
But it did work out though.
It did work
For
out,
this
yeah.
one.
Only because you got first try pipe skip. But I'm not exactly on high health right now, man. And I got it first try. It also, by you having, you know, very little health, it puts a lot of pressure on you doing pipe skip in the first couple tries, which then makes you more likely to fuck up pipe skip. To be honest, if you look at my runs from the last, like... You see, like, that Gra text box. Normally that Gra text box doesn't come up, but for some reason, if you approach that pipe, basically the thing from the other side, it will not soft lock the game there, because you'll get the Gra text box. And then you see you see the little cutscene of the ball rolling down the hill, even though you don't actually see the ball rolling down the hill. You just see the camera pan to follow the ball that has rolled down the hill a long time ago. And then here, there's a strat called Door Skip Skip, where we basically just, you know, go into the area of mission 2 and then leave mission 2, and the game registers that we were in there.
That's beautiful.
The door closes to trap us in there. The reason why it's called Door Skip Skip, by the way, is because there used to be a strat called Door Skip where we could jump over the door. But by doing that strat, you skip jumping over the door. Yeah, you skip Door Skip. Oh shit, I should have split there. It's possible I could die actually in this mission, but... To the boss, Shadow Claw. Or to these spikers, even though I don't think I've ever got hit by these spikers, to be honest. Well, I've got hit by them when I was... when I was doing pipe skip, I've been hit by them, but...
Cool, there we go.
Oh, what? My split didn't work. Like, I pressed the split button, and it just didn't register. You probably might have heard it on my mic, on stream at least. Discord has noise suppression, so you probably can't hear it, but...
Yeah.
I definitely hit the spacebar there. I should have put the game on high priority, like Miki said.
I wonder if that still to this day makes a difference.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's something I used to do when my PC was a potato.
Yeah, same here. When I was a kid, that was like the #1 thing.
Look at that damage as well. I get a 2 cycle here. Nope, no 2 cycle.
Rip.
Well, that split worked. I saved 7 seconds, 8 seconds compared to my old run. I'm 1 minute 45 ahead now. Just need to bring it home now, basically.
It's looking good, no?
Hopefully I don't lose another run to Sweepers 5. You know, like, I really kind of want to get this run now, just so I can go to work in peace tomorrow.
Just so you won't have to think.
I don't have to think about it, yeah. Ideally, I want to have a really good Sweepers 5, because I just hate losing time here. Time loss here is just time that I won't consider when I reset runs from being behind in the future. Kind of because I kind of expect myself to fuck up here, just because it's right at the end of the run. And even though we do mission 1 normally, it's still scary.
Right.
I've got loads of health though, which is cool. I wasn't sure whether I needed that crystal. You do need that slow, so. Again, shooting that fire extinguisher at the same time as that text box comes up to shoot the fire extinguisher is actually kind of hard. I've been trying to optimize this a little bit, like this route.
Right.
Didn't mean to shoot that spiker, by the way, that was a mistake. What's scary about this mission is that checkpoint there that I just got before is like the only checkpoint on the level. So if you make any fuck ups, you're going back to there.
Then it's GG, yeah.
Luckily, I played it safe. I didn't try to get that cutscene skip there.
Right, yeah. I'd say that's for the best for sure. Oh.
Even if you die there, it doesn't... As long as you don't hit hash brown, you're fine.
Okay.
It'll teleport you back to where I was. You saw that. Like, I got teleported. Because I was...
Yeah.
I lost 3.6 seconds. That actually felt pretty solid to me. Must have been lag, honestly. Like, I don't think I lost 3.6 seconds there.
Yeah.
All I need to do is grab a coin here, and I should be golden. A lot of the text boxes, to be fair, are story-based stuff, which I'm kind of... Yeah, I doubt they had the budget to hire voice actors.
No, definitely not.
Or for, you know, for every single line of dialogue.
That's a very
you see those two cutscenes, right? Legs never grabbed those coins, apparently.
So skip that one.
Yeah, you can walk on the lava there. As
Adds
long
up.
as you don't do that. It's not a big time
Not
loss.
too bad of a
honestly.
checkpoint, yeah.
Lost 11 seconds. But this should be world record now. There's like... I've lost the 130, the 112, like, potential. But it should be a low 113. I realistically... Hopefully. Although saying that, I'm probably not gonna get a 2-cycle phase 1 for the final boss. The final boss of this game is bad, by the way. It's not a good final boss.
It is a slightly flawed game, as it turns out.
That was a fantastic split.
God damn. Let's go.
Golded by 10 seconds. The 112 is not dead.
Believe.
Now I'm nervous. Now my heart's back to
No, it's going up.
crane skip levels, yeah. Whew. There's no rank up exam for the final boss. You just do it. What's scary is I'm gonna grab health because I think that I will probably get hit. Honestly, during the first phase, say phase 2 and phase 3 are jokes, really. Well, phase 2 is kind of fun actually. I enjoy it, but phase 3 is just, hey, Tom's Time Sweepers, we're working together now. Totally did rip this off of Sonic Adventure 2. This game is a massive Sonic Adventure 2 ripoff, by the way. Using
It is?
Yeah, basically.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
It's just Microsoft had Blinx, hey, you know?
You need a Sonic. I mean, yeah, it was... The entire thing was just... my Master Chief was too... But sure, we need a Mario Sonic mascot.
I got a 2-cycle. That was quick, honestly. Like, considering I didn't have a sweeper pack. Please. 112. Please give me time. Got it.
Yes, let's
Got it.
go, man. Congrats.
Oh, I got it,
bro.
Oh, Poggers, I'm so happy about that. It had to happen. The 112, you know, it was. That took me way too long, though. That took me, you know, 4 attempts, 4 runs, but 4 long. Well, 3 and 1. 3. Actually, no. I think it was like 4 all, at least hour-long runs.
Right. Well, fantastic, man. Great stuff.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That was a good run, honestly.
That was fun, man. That was
good
intense by the end, man. I was feeling that.
And I golded the final boss without a sweeper pack.
Yeah.
Like, you saw there were a few times where I had to sweep up extra bombs because I ran out of trash.
Despite of that.
But you can work around it. Honestly, my final boss split is like not that optimized because I've already got to the final boss like maybe 15 times, like
right.
Because I've already finished like 15 runs ever maybe. But I've got to watch the final credits though, you know, because
of
this
course.
is a good run.
Celebration.
Reboot sequence has started. You big old brain. Come on, the fun's all over with. Wake up.
Oh, I'm absolutely chuffed about this, really. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to press the spacebar just so this run saves.
Yeah.
On my splits. You know, like that run was 49 seconds off the $100, well, potential $100 bounty. Like, sub 110 is honestly possible.
Right. If everything lines up.
If everything lines up, I think sub 110 might be realistically possible.
Every last cat in the factory did their part.
I had fuck ups. Like I think I messed up on TomTom 4 was a big one.
Yeah.
But also just I was behind going into the early game. I think
You were a little bit.
That was my worst early game out of all of the runs we had so far. I think.
And despite of that,
TomTom 3, I messed up the fireworks skip. Like if I just sort out those two things, that's like a 110 maybe, or like definitely a low 111. The credits of this game I really love, by the way. They're way too long. Like the whole ending scene, like entertaining, like the Twitch audience. I don't see the game going much lower than a sub 110, to be honest. Not unless
some major shit is discovered.
Some major shit is discovered. But to be honest, this run was overdue. It's been due for a long time because, like I said, because basically I optimized this game really, really like well. I optimized the game to like probably, well, it was a 115 then.
Yeah.
Would have been a low 115, and then we discovered like 4 minutes of time saves. Like, honestly, we discovered the Out of Bounds, which was massive. We discovered God Damn It, which was absolutely massive. Like, over 2.5 minutes save or something like that. It's an absolutely crazy amount of time saved by. I don't know. It's a lot of time saved by God Damn It. Just all of the new strats, really. Well, I think I did bad skip in my old good run, but just so much stuff was discovered. Like, after a period where I was doing like my exams for university last year. Obviously I wasn't playing then. And then I never actually came back to the game properly. I did like 3 odd runs in the summer holidays. Got a record. Couldn't be bothered. Mainly because just running the game on Xbox is just a lot of effort. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Also the fact that one thing I think that's nice about emulator is I can finally play the game in 4x3 rather than stretched 16:9.
That's true. Yeah.
I honestly am surprised I saved so much time on that final boss though. It was extremely clean.
Yeah, I'm telling you again, that was intense. That entire like end game.
I don't even think I got hit, to be honest.
Once you got the crane, I was like, oh, this might be the one.
To be honest, normally after crane skip, I'm quite interested to know if this is how the pace compared to yesterday's run. The one that crashed. Why is my internet booster not working? It's got a red light. Why has it got a red light?
Generally not good.
It's definitely plugged in. I've got like no Wi-Fi, no 3G, no 4G on my phone. Let's see, actually. I'm quite curious to know how my pace compared to yesterday's run. I completed TomTom 5, 103.42. I need to have a look what I completed my TomTom 5 in. I completed my TomTom 5 there in 103.50. So my run from yesterday was actually about 8 seconds faster going into that point. Right. But I did you know, I saved a lot of time in the final boss, mainly. And also Silver Claw. Silver Claw was pretty good as well. Oh yeah, this ending scene, you see how long it is? It's like...
it's
like...
impressive, yeah.
Like 10...
Goes
It's
on.
over 10 minutes long, like... I've been streaming for 1 hour 21 this time, since food, I think. So... You know, it's been 9 minutes, I think, since, Well, that's 9 minutes if I started the stream the moment I started the speedrun. Which
Right.
I didn't. It's been longer than that.
My sweepers have grown strong,
It's like a 10-minute final ending thing.
and I see that my tactics are
But,
premature.
surprisingly, I managed to just do more than saying nothing for the whole thing. Because, you know, we're nearly there at the end of the credits.
Control
I've got to change my splits background now, though.
roomers are here
Because, like, I used to make it a rule that whenever I got a PB, splits
Gotta
background
change it up.
changes. And honestly, I really want to see people beating this run. Because this is a run that I'm actually reasonably happy with.
That's nice, man, yeah.
And to be honest, the luck wasn't even like that good, really. I didn't get the Tom Tom 4 skip first try as well. I think I just have like a minute of time save in Tom Tom 4 by itself. And then there's just little bits. Tom Tom 3, did I mess up Tom Tom 3? No, I think it was pretty good actually. Not Tom Tom 3, Sweepers 3. I did mess up Tom Tom 3. Cat, by the way. I don't know why it ends with just K-Cat. There's a cat there. Alright.
Thanks, Blinx.
Anyway.
Thanks, Artoon.
Thank you for watching the live stream. If anybody watched the live stream. But anyway, it's cool. Anyway,